everyone. Welcome to Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. And it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment. Your weekly keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show. Hope everybody's had a good week last week. Many of us probably received our stimulus, so that's fantastic, especially if you have been desperately needing it. Wishing everybody good fortune. And hey, we start off with a card for the collective before we get into our financial readings. And because it's Women's History Month in March, I'm still doing women-centric decks. And here is a very tongue-in-cheek one called Ask the Queens. Unfortunately, these queens are usually ones that, we're kind of doomed. So we'll see what kind of advice they have for us. This deck is by Chris Walder, who's also done some other beautiful goddess-oriented and other decks. So I'm going to shuffle it up here and see what we get. Maybe the queens can save us from financial disaster. Let's see. Okay. Queen Jean of Navarre is the queen that I have chosen. It's kind of a wide card, so I'm not sure you can get the full view here. Here is some royal advice. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Protestant Queen Jean of Navarre has a powerful religious adversary, Catherine de' Medici. Catherine ruled Catholic France as regent for her son. If her son died without issue, Jean's son Henry would inherit the French throne, thus bringing Calvinism home. When Jean unexpectedly died in 1572, rumors flew that Catherine murdered her. So, the sage advice is, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. That's pretty good advice for the material realm as well, I think. So, we're going to move on. I'll put this away later. We're going to move on and we're going to start with telling you what this reading encompasses. It's for the week of March 21 through March 27. The moon will be going Sunday on the 21st from Gemini into Cancer, and then it ends up in Virgo on the 27th. And also the 27th is Passover, so Passover begins. One other astrological thing of note is that Venus will be entering the sign of Aries on March 21st. All right. So the first ones I'm doing is for air signs for the week ahead. This is your material forecast, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is for you. Wow, great focus card. Great focus card to start, air signs. Your focus card for the week ahead is the Fool upright. Look at that. Sun is shining as the Fool is about to fall off the ledge. Take that leap of faith off the ledge there. So, I think this week your focus is on taking some risks, taking some chances, either with your money or with your work life, that maybe it's time to go into the boss's office and ask for a promotion. Maybe it's time to, write that letter to apply for a job, a new job position that you've been thinking about. Maybe for you students out there, it's time to try, taking a particular course of study you've only been thinking about. So it's very positive. How can you best prepare yourself for that focus this week? Well, it's the Nine of Cups reversed. And the Nine of Cups reversed is indicating that, if you want to prepare to take risks and gambles, don't be thinking about, all the losses that you've had. Or maybe there's two ways I could go with this here. So see what resonates most for you, air signs. But it's kind of like if you're taking risks, perhaps you should think first about what happened the last time you took a risk that failed. What kind of precautions maybe should you put in place? But secondarily, maybe this is just saying, hey, forget about those things that have gone wrong for you in the past where things did not turn out. If you need to operate on blind faith here, you need to trust, trust your gut on this one and forget about the past losses that you've suffered and just go for it. So what about people this week? Will they be cooperative or uncooperative? Will there be issues? Well, you have the world reversed here. And I think that with the world reversed, it's indicating that some people may not be, I don't want to say holding up their end of the bargain. That's not necessarily true, but it's just that maybe things have gotten in the way and they haven't been able to follow through on everything necessary to achieve success. So, others might hold you back a little bit this week. Be aware of that. See if you can't get them back on point, get them back on track, give them help if they need it. Ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you air signs this week? I get the feeling that with the King of Pentacles reversed here, you might backslide a little bit here because it's possible that this issue with the people you were counting on for help, may leave you kind of still incomplete. You're unable to move forward. You're kind of, I don't know, what's the word? You're kind of spinning your wheels, by week's end. And so you're sort of left feeling like, I don't know what I can do. I can't move any further forward until they follow through. So let's take a look at this again. It's not bad for you to take this risk this week. I'm going to stick with that. You should go for it. You should try something new. You should try to get people on board if that's the case, as we talk further. But I think that you should explore the possibilities out there and go with your gut, air signs. Don't worry about your past failures, Don't let that stop you from moving forward and trusting what your gut is trying to tell you. Just recognize that others, you might have to nudge them along this week in order to get to the finish line. And ultimately, I feel maybe because, you were unable to fix that, you might be spinning your wheels by week's end or just left thinking there's nothing much you can do. You're just kind of sitting back and saying, oh, well, there's nothing I can do until everything else falls into place. So that's what I have for you air signs this week. Good luck navigating that energy. Let's move on to the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have some new lights here, and I'm kind of blinded by them, but we'll get through this reading. I have spots in my eyes. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so this reading for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the week ahead. This is for you. All right, let's see what we have. Your focus for the week ahead. Whoa. We have the Devil. It's interesting that the air signs had a major arcana to start with, and the fire signs do too. But it's that Devil card. So this week, fire signs, you're going to be tempted to just get off track. You're going to be tempted to kind of not follow through with stuff. Maybe you feel as though you're being restricted by something to moving forward. You're unable to crack out of maybe some some lazy behaviors. You're kind of feeling trapped. Maybe something is getting stuck. I want to see how best to prepare for the focus is going to tell us about this. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles upright. So I want to look at these two in context here a little bit here, I think, fire signs. It's possible some bad financial news, maybe some money, or whatever that you were expecting is not coming through. Maybe some investments are not going the way you wanted, and you're feeling kind of like you're stuck in place because of it. It's holding you back. It's stopping you from forward momentum. So we have to figure out, can I start this reading again somehow?
Okay, just start wherever you want.
Can I start at the very beginning?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, I'm going to put these back the way I had them. I'm sorry. I know.
Is
okay.
it me?
Okay, fire signs. Let's see what your focus is for the week ahead. To do it again. I can't believe I did that. Okay, fire signs. Let's see what your focus is for the week ahead. Oh, man, we have the devil upright. And the devil upright is here. And it's interesting because the air signs also had a major arcana in the beginning of their reading. So I feel like something's obstructing your progress. This could be yourself, your own habits, your own ideas. You're just stuck. And you can't seem to find a way out of this predicament that you are in. Let's see if the focus can clarify that a little bit. Well, this is very positive. The Page of Pentacles is upright. There should be some fresh starts. There should be some forward momentum financially to help you out in this situation. But maybe you just can't see it for some reason. You're too obsessed with maybe some finer details or something. Something has got you locked into immobility. So what about people this week? Will they help in this situation? Will they be able to help you out? You got the Four of Swords reversed here, and I think that people are going to be working with you to try to figure out what's wrong, what's not clicking here, what needs to be done. Well, how can they help you, break this deadlock that you seem to be in right now materially? So will there be forward or backward movement for you guys by week's end? You know what, fire signs? We've got the Three of Pentacles upright. It seems by week's end there are some rewards coming due. Maybe there'll be a bonus, for people who are in sales or doing things. Maybe you'll be able to, recoup. It looks as though there's some recognition for your efforts. So it does seem like you're able to climb out of the hole you've created for yourselves. Let's look back at the beginning here, because we start out with the devil, which kind of means, there's a number of things here. There's obsessive behaviors, there's getting trapped or stuck, and it's usually of your own making, not other people. It's almost as if you don't know which direction to go into next. You don't know where to invest that money. You don't know what the next step should be taken in a project or goal. And you need to find your focus again here materially. It looks as though there's some positive news coming to help back you up and get you back on track. Like money is coming through. Offers are coming through. Possible new job offers, even for that matter. Definitely maybe some investment advice that will steer you in the right direction. And people around you want to work with you on this, want to try to get you out of this rut or this logjam that you have created for yourself, fire signs. And ultimately, in the end, it seems like it all works out. And what I like about this particular card here is the one person, it just, to me, it looks like everybody is involved in this card here. So I get the feeling that, this is a team effort getting to this end result here, and everybody is going to reap rewards in the end from, working together on this. And that's what I have for you fire signs this week. It's not going to be your individual effort that pulls you through. It's going to be through teamwork. So good luck with that. And hey, water signs, this is for you. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Let's see what the waves are washing ashore for you. Okay. Your focus card for the week ahead, water, is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands upright. There is a reason to celebrate this week. Things are looking up, and everybody around you, including yourself, you're in the mood top. Party hardy. So things must be going pretty well in the material world. There's some cause for celebration. Whoa, and how best can you prepare for that focus? Wow, well now we've got the Three of Swords upright, which is really interesting, water signs. So how best can you prepare for that focus? How about getting into the celebratory spirit and trying to put to bed those sorrows and disappointments of recent times. This is still an ongoing crisis with the COVID pandemic, and there's just so much to feel pretty sad about when it comes down to it. But this is a time to celebrate how far you've come, how much you have survived. Don't think about, losses. Think about how much has thrived and how you've been able to make it through. So what about people this week? Will they be helpful or not? And not. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed here, and I think the Eight of Pentacles reversed indicates to me that somebody is not doing their job. Somebody is slacking off or just not putting their best foot forward. This could be people that you're trying to connect with for advice. This could be people, who work under you, people on your team, people that you are counting on. It's kind of like unlike the fire signs, it looks like you may have to go it alone this week, water signs, to achieve success. Oh, man. Ultimately, will there be some forward or backward movement? Well, let's put it out there. We got the Tower, water signs. We got the Tower upright. So I get the feeling that this whole week is going to be a learning experience for you. There's some major lessons coming out of this week ahead. So let's take a look at this in some context here and try to put it together for you, because there certainly is some ups and downs. We definitely start with a reason to celebrate. So I don't know if this is coming from the previous week where things just seem to be better. Maybe people who've gotten their stimuluses, you feel more relaxed and more celebratory about life, that you're able to pull some things together. But there's still some pain surrounding your situation. You can't get over the fact and that there's still some pain surrounding you, whether it's from what the effects of COVID having on your business, your investments, or your job. There's something that's hurting you still, and you need to kind of put that aside and get into more of the celebratory spirit and think on what you have gained. I think the problem lies with others this week and whether they are going to be with you or against you, for or against you. I think their efforts are going to leave you holding the bag and maybe questioning a lot of things. And maybe that's where the Tower comes in, forward or backward movement. You're kind of reassessing things. You're learning lessons from maybe your expectations being shortchanged by others this week. You're maybe learning that, what you can expect from, what you were expecting from others and what you got were two different things. And it's making you reevaluate, what you need to do to progress and move forward. So that's what I have for you, water signs, for the week ahead. Good luck with that. We are moving on to our final Fab 3, the Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. This reading is for you. I want to remind everybody not to forget to watch Mr. O's emotional exchanges Great program to fill you in on what's going on in the emotional realm of your life. All right, Earth signs.
Thanks, babe.
You're welcome, producer. All right, Earth signs, your focus for the week ahead. You know, how many of us have had major arcana cards starting the readings? This is very interesting. So here's another one. We have the World. The World is upright. So you are focusing on the prize. You are focusing on the end result this week. You are focusing on hopefully completing a project. It seems to me that is the goal for you Earth signs this week. Can you get there? Maybe you can. How best can you prepare for that focus? You have the Ace of Wands upright, which means that this ending could actually be the beginning of something wonderful, something growthful, something very positive. Or it's possible that maybe something that you've recently, maybe some new procedures that you've implemented, some new investments that you've decided to do are going to pay off and help you get to this end result. These two do seem to be tied together. So what about people this week? Will they be helpful or not? I feel as though there is success through others this week. I think others are going to come up with some, maybe are going to dig deep and come up with some very gut level ideas for you to succeed, give you some advice or ideas that just seem to come from an intuitive level almost. Well, ultimately, will there be gains or losses this week? Forward or backward movement? Well, you've got the Five of Swords here. And so I feel despite all of these good efforts, there could be some obstacles. There could be some unforeseen circumstances. And this could be related to competition. For some reason, I'm getting competition when I see this card. And I'm not thinking healthy competition. It's going to be it's going to be definitely affecting your bottom line, I think, this week, ultimately. So let's take a look at this again for you guys. For you Earth signs, the World is the first card, and the World is talking about, well, you're focusing on trying to complete a project and get to that, the big prize, the big end result, the big windfall, or the big bonus. Whatever the case may be, you are expecting to get there. That's what you're focusing on this week. And some new procedures or things that you've implemented, maybe it's even mental processes, are going to work out could work out for you. You need to implement something new to inspire growth. You need to do something new, whether it's investing your money somewhere, whether it's maybe for some of you, maybe it's starting a new job or business or enterprise, or maybe a new department. That might be helpful. People this week, I'm wondering now if people this week might be hiding something from you. And this could be in relation to, the people that you work with, or maybe even your competitors in some way. They have some tricks up their sleeve. I'm rethinking this moon a little bit in relation to the ultimate final result here, because the final result is that seems like there are no gains. There may be losses this week, and it may be due to the fact that others might be stealing your good ideas. Others might be, just getting a jump start or getting a head start on you in some way and undermining what you were hoping to be, some really wonderful end result here. So be aware. The Five of Swords is kind of a card of duplicity, kind of sneakiness in a way. And I feel in this case some hostile competition. So keep eyes on the prize this week, Earth signs, and do what you can to mitigate any losses from others. That's what I have for everybody this week. A little bit of up and down. what else is new in life. And so I want to just tell everybody to take care, and do remember to watch our live streams twice weekly, Sundays and Thursdays, Sundays in the afternoon from 2 to 4 p.m. and Thursdays from 7 to 9 p.m., both Eastern Standard Time. Take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.